Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
Weren't there two of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. In us, be with us.
Do you have any news?
The only thing that's happened recently is you dragon hunters coming here.
I'm no better off myself.
Show me your wares.
Someone's gotta pay for that. Is it really true?
He didn't get that from me.
You're pulling such a long face.
Oh, damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
I've heard a thing or two.
What scum?
You shabby dragon hunters, of course. Who else? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Did someone steal from you?
No. They smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine.
Needs were just.
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it. And now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
He didn't get that from me.
That's not what I heard.
I don't know why he gets so worked up. I don't know why he gets so worked up.
It's really not my problem.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting ready to fight. What else?
Someone's gotta pay.
Who do you want to fight against?
I thought I'd drop in on the paladins and kick their fat asses. Idiot. Against the dragons, of course. What did you think?
I've heard a thing or two.
Don't the paladins mind you being here?
Nonsense. They have entirely different problems. Most of them are glad to be still alive. The boys' morale isn't the best. That will be their downfall. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go into battle with. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
You mustn't believe.
Have you
everything
separated from your group?
My group? I don't have a group. I'm a trophy collector. If I go home without a trophy, then I won't know what I came for. So I can't use anybody else.
Tell me you didn't know that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Have you set eyes on a dragon yet?
No. I want to get my weapons in shape before I set off.
That's the first I've heard.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
Aren't you afraid that somebody might beat you to it?
What?
Hardly know what
Who?
to believe anymore.
Silvio? Your boss really thinks he can make a killing here, huh?
I'm not one of Silvio's people. I work for myself.
Oh, all right then. Forget I said anything. Have you seen the pathetic figures he's got with him? Silvio can be glad if he gets out of here alive.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Silvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for a short time. He chatted with a few people here and then set out again.
He really didn't deserve that.
I agree with you completely.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
That's really not my problem.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. That's the first I've heard of it.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Do you really believe that?
For that,
So where is Silvio now?
The paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be the most dangerous and powerful of them
I
all.
already thought that.
You should have seen the gleam in Silvio's eye when he heard that. One guess where he went.
It can't go on.
You don't seem to like him.
What do you mean, like? I'm not particularly proud that I know him. Silvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who follow him no matter what. That's not for me. I work alone.
It was just like you said.
Can you help me improve my weapons?
Improve? Better to buy something new and throw away the junk you're carrying around. Maybe I've got something for you. Interested?
These days.
His deeds.
What can you sell me?
I think I've got what you want.
He would have never thought of that himself.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. I don't believe this is going to change. For that is the will of Innos.
Where do you come from?
Agree with you.
From the mainland. My people and I fled here.
For that is the will of Innos.
The situation there is getting worse.
That's not
The orcs leave nothing but burned out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm.
Is it really true?
Where are your people now?
Some don't
I left
know
them.
how
They
wicked
thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
I already thought as much.
He would have never thought of that himself.
What else do you know about the war?
That was
The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is
He knew
dead,
that all along.
but I don't believe that.
It's really not my problem.
What are you doing here in the castle?
Not touching.
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs.
He didn't
And now
get
I'm
that from
stuck
me.
here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here.
It's really not.
And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
It was just like you said.
Someone's got to pay for that.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
It's a bad business.
What will you give me if I find you a good
Just
sword?
like you said.
Alas, I can't give you anything. I spent my last gold on the sword.
I don't believe this is going to change.
It was a really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here.
I've heard
But
of
there's
things
nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon.
That's been known a long time.
I've my own opinion about that.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I don't have anything. At the most, I could teach you something. I know a method of making blades forged from magic ore even harder.
That was obvious.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to
I
you.
agree with you completely.
It can't go on like this forever.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
Don't say you didn't know that.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing.
But he knew that all along.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Don't I know you? You were Korangar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded.
Don't say you
Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares.
How did you get here?
knew that all along.
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something.
But he knew
I
that
strayed
all
about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again.
He really didn't deserve that.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost
Don't say you
amulet.
didn't know
I have
that.
heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them. That's been known a long time.
What happened to the others from
Don't
the swamp
believe
camp?
This is going to change.
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
Somewhere in the south,
I don't know
shortly
why he gets
before I
so
awoke
worked
here
up.
in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back.
His deeds were just.
He would have never thought of that
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not?
Some don't
Some
even
help
know
cannot
how
hurt.
wicked they are.
I never knew that.
What about the dragon hunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm. I'd have done it differently.
When will you go?
As soon as I feel
Go on
better.
like this forever.
Where do you want to look?
I shall go to the south, where I was
That is
last.
the will of Innos.
There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many boulders. People.
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
Heard a thing or two.
I found your amulet.
Thank you. I thought I would never see it again.
I don't believe this is going to change.
He listened to the wrong people.
What makes it so special for you?
But he
It was
knew
a
that
gift.
all along.
I see. What are you planning to do now?
Get out of this accursed valley. Perhaps we shall meet again. Farewell. He listened to the wrong people.
It can't go on like this forever.
I already thought as much. It was just like you said. Nobody ever asks me. I've heard a thing or two. Why haven't I heard about this before? Who said that? I've heard a thing or two. I've got my own opinion about that. Why haven't I heard about this before? Can't believe that. It can't go on like this forever. Asks me. That's nothing new. You didn't get that from me. I've heard a thing or two. You should have known better. Anything's possible. I don't know why he gets so worked up. I'm in enough trouble as it is. Do you really think? I'm in enough trouble as it is. I don't know why he gets so
There's been all
worked
kinds
up.
of rumors. Why haven't I heard about this before?
It was quite obvious. You mustn't believe everything
That's
you
exactly
hear.
what I said. Do you really think?
I've heard a thing or two. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
It can't go on like this forever.
I don't know why he gets so worked up. I don't know why he gets
Nothing's
so
ever
worked
going
up.
to change that. Nobody ever asks me.
We can only wait and see.
Why haven't I heard about this before? It's better to watch out. Who you
Nobody
tell.
ever asked for my opinion. We can only wait and see.
Who said that? Do you really think?
I already thought as much. It was just like you
Some
said.
problems solve themselves. That's totally obvious.
You really didn't deserve that. Don't say you didn't know that.
I wouldn't have done that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. He didn't get that from me.
Anything's possible. You don't have to ask me
But
that.
he knew that all along. That's the first I've heard
You
of
have
it.
to feel sorry for the poor guy. Some problems solve
But he knew
themselves.
that all along. I knew that would be a problem.
Let's wait and see what happens. That's totally obvious.
I hardly know what to believe anymore. So why won't they listen
wouldn't
to
have
me?
done that. It's better to watch out.
I knew that would be a problem. I hardly know what to
Do you
believe
really think?
anymore.
You have to feel sorry for the
Nobody
poor
ever
guy.
asked for my opinion. I wouldn't be so sure.
I wouldn't have done that. You don't have to ask me that.
I knew that would be a problem. I'm in enough trouble as it
Anything's
is.
possible. Some problems solve
I
themselves.
really didn't deserve that. I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Those are all just
He
rumors.
didn't get that from me. Nobody ever asked for
As if I
my
didn't have enough
opinion.
problems. You already know what I think.
Don't say you didn't know that. So why won't they listen
There's
to
all
me?
kinds of rumors. He should have known better.
He didn't get that from me. That was quite
I
obvious.
don't want to hear that anymore. You already know what I think.
That's the first I've heard of it. It was just like you
That'll
said.
only cause more trouble. Those are all just
He
rumors.
didn't get that from me. He really didn't deserve
Nothing's ever
that.
gonna change that. I could have told you that before.
But he knew that all
Nobody
along.
ever asks me. As if I didn't have enough
It
problems.
can't go on like this forever. We can only wait and see.
He should have known better. He should have known better.
You mustn't believe
Better
everything
to
you
watch
hear.
out who you tell what. Some problems solve
I wouldn't be
themselves.
so sure. I knew that would be a
I
problem.
wouldn't have done that.
I can't believe that. He really didn't
He should
deserve
have known
that.
better. Let's wait and see what
He
happens.
really didn't deserve that. I don't believe this is
I
gonna
wouldn't have
change.
done that. There've been all kinds of rumors.
I've got my own opinion about that. He really didn't
There've
deserve
been all
that.
kinds of rumors. It can't go on like this forever.
I'm not touching
Better
that.
to watch out who you tell what. That's nothing new.
That was quite obvious. I'm in enough trouble
I
as it
wouldn't have
is.
You don't have to ask me
I
that.
don't believe this is gonna change. It can't go on
I
like
don't
this
wanna hear
forever.
It's better to watch out.
Where
who
did you pick
tell
that
what.
up then? It can't go on like
Nobody
this
ever asked
forever.
me. It's better to watch out
I
who
knew
you
that
tell
would be a
what.
problem. I've heard a thing or
You
two.
already know what I think. Nobody ever asks me.
Don't say you didn't know that. I've got my own opinion
Better
about
watch
that.
out who you tell what. As if I didn't have enough
I
problems.
wouldn't be so sure. Nobody ever asked
It
for
can't
my
go on like this
opinion.
forever. Who said that?
That was quite obvious. That was quite obvious.
They're all just rumors.
All quiet.
I heard about this
Yes.
Say you didn't know
But my navel's rubbing against my
enough trouble
backbone,
as
man.
it is.
Garan cut the food rations again.
Why haven't I
If
heard
I don't
about
get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garan's fat ass.
I don't know why why he gets so worked up.
Those are all.
Maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. You can find me in the Magician's Temple when everyone else has retired. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dry bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
I've heard a thing or two.
Do you really think?
Still hungry?
Beat it.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. I've heard a thing or two.
That's totally obvious.
Hey, you! I want to become stronger.
Nothing's ever gonna change.
Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting. Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts, and stop grinning like an idiot.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
You have to feel sorry.
I can't believe that.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry. Wait a minute. Are you all right?
And are you sure those meat bugs are gone?
Look, there's one right behind you.
What? I'm out of here.
That was quite obvious.
I could have told you that before.
I'm not touching that. I've heard a thing or two.
That's totally obvious.
Hey,
Who said that?
That's the first I've heard.
nothing to be had there. Wait a minute.
I'm out of here.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. Nobody gets so worked up.
Wait a minute.
That'll only cause more trouble.
What? I'm out of here.
It was just like you said.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Never thought of that himself.
Do you really think?
I wouldn't have done that.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I agree with you.
That'll only cause more
I'm
trouble.
back.
I can see that for myself.
I couldn't get away
Where
with that.
are the reinforcements?
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything. Much has happened.
I don't care. I need troops.
No secret.
There are more and more orcs, and we can't hold out much longer. My men are tired, and we're running out of provisions.
Some volunteers have arrived.
You mean yourself and your fellow dragon hunters,
That'll only
eh?
cause more trouble.
You can help us, but there just aren't enough of you. If Hagen doesn't send some men soon, I can't make any guarantees.
That's nothing new.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
No one must violate the divine order.
Tell me that isn't true.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Same old thing all over again.
He should have known better.
I couldn't care less.
Can you give me more information about the dragons?
I have other things to worry about.
I've got no
My
time for
strategic
things like
officer
that.
Aura can tell you more about that.
Do you really think?
There is a problem with the smith.
Virtue is
What,
lost,
Smith?
rocky.
He's disappeared into the woodwork. Is he back?
exactly what I
Then you can
said.
tell him.
No, I'm talking about Jan. He is a dragon hunter, just like me, and a good blacksmith.
That's
Those
good.
are all just
Our previous
rumors.
smith just slinked off, the coward.
Jan would be willing to take over the smithy.
I see. So you
Those
think
are
I can
all
trust
just
him?
rumors.
Yes?
If you're so sure, then you can vouch for
Never
him.
change.
If he causes any trouble, you'll answer for it. Agreed?
It had to happen sooner
I'll
or
vouch
later.
for Jan.
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide my men with
He wants
swords.
to know.
Did anything important happen?
You belong to those scum who call themselves dragon hunters? Really, I had expected that you had more honor in you than to join up with those people. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the orcs take care of them.
Don't you think you're exaggerating?
Absolutely not. In our situation, we need men who set a shining example. Warriors to wake the fire of Innos in our fighters' hearts. Instead, these scum destroy the morale of my warriors.
You should give them a chance.
They're getting one, unfortunately. Garand is convinced they can be of help to us, but I'll keep an eye on them. We have enough problems with the orcs. We really don't need more trouble.
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
And apart from... I'm back already.
I never thought we would see you here again. After that scene when you were here a few days ago, maybe your appearance is a good omen.
I need more information about the dragons.
A rather large swamp has developed in the last couple of days to the west of the old castle. That's rather suspicious, wouldn't you say?
I need more information about the dragons.
At the moment, alas, I've got nothing for you.
Can I help?
At the moment, we seem to have done everything which is possible from here. There is something, however, something very important which you could do for us outside of these walls. We are planning to cut off the serpent's head.
What do you mean by that?
We know one of their leaders. His name is Hoshpak. He is one of the most influential shaman among the orcs.
And what is my role?
Kill him.
That's a joke.
You want to help us, don't you? Well then, Hoshpak's tent is situated outside of the siege circle, on a cliff to the south of here. You can almost see it from one of the windows there.
I still need some equipment.
We don't have much left that we could give you. Well, I can offer you this.
I'll take the elixir of dexterity.
May your arrows never fail to hit their target. Here you are.
right. I shall kill Hoshpack.
I am glad to hear that. Hoshpack's tent stands on a small cliff. You must have seen it before. It is not far from the path to our mine, directly in the shadow of the big mountain.
Hoshpack is dead.
Great. This is bound to unsettle the orcs. Maybe we do stand a chance after all. I think this is going to win us a reprieve of at least a week.
Any news?
The orcs seem to be unsettled by Hoshpack's death.
Anything new?
If you want to learn the news, then ask the knights. I'm just an imprisoned cook. You already know what I think.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
But he knew that all along. Someone's gotta pay for that.
What with? What with?
Don't say you didn't know that. I'm not touching that.
Listen to the wrong people.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did? How'd you manage that?
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work it all.
Wait a minute.
That's all just gossip.
Can I buy some armor from you?
If I had any, I'd sell it to you. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Can you make one for me then?
Well, if you want something better, you'll have to get me the materials.
What is it you need?
You want to fight the dragons, don't you? Bring me some dragon scales. With those, I should be able to cobble something together for you. 20 scales should be enough.
I never knew that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
What happened to...
Nothing that
I'm no better off myself.
Nothing that I've heard.
It can't go on like this.
Teach me what exactly.
It's really not my problem.
I've my own opinion about that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, you! How's business?
Lousy. The paladins just aren't buying a thing. How about you? Is there anything else you need?
Show me your wares.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
There you are. So what is it now? Do you have anything for me to eat?
A piece of sausage?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
What about a juicy hunk of cheese?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
I could give you this ham.
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A chunk of meat?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A good soup would hit the spot, don't you think?
Yeah, more.
A good soup would hit the spot, don't you think?
Yeah, more.
A piece of sausage?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, more.
What?
Here's my gold. I can't buy anything out here in any case, so you might as well have it. I'd better go then, before somebody sees us.
Wait a minute. Still hungry?
That must be a joke. I'm stuffed. Thanks again.
He really didn't deserve that.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing there, nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Nothing amuses me.
It was just like you said.
Show.
Nothing there.
his decision, wasn't it? You can't rely on that.
I'm not touching that. Where did you pick that up then?
Some problems.
I want to. What should I?
He ran like Beliar himself.
That's been known a long time.
I'm not touching that.
Do you really think?
But he knew that all along.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It can't go on like this forever.
He didn't get that from me.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I hardly know what to believe in.
There you go. Your aim is more accurate already.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Do you really believe that?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
You don't have to ask me that.
I've heard a thing or two.
It's a bad.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. I found Sengrath.
Really? Where is he?
He's dead. Here's his crossbow. He had it with him.
He must have gotten his crossbow back. But then the orcs seem to have slain him after all. Damn fool. I knew it. We're all going to die.
That's all just gossip.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
That's not what I heard.
I don't know why he gets so worked up. Mustn't believe
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. So this is where you're holed up.
You aren't so easy to kill yourself, huh?
Have you caught anything yet?
I'm still waiting. I think there may be something to be had up there in the old rock ruins. There are lights up there at night, and I can hear screams.
A dragon?
Very likely. The high plane up there is guarded like the King's Dam treasury. But it's the only way to the fortress. As if the dragons weren't bad enough already. They seem to have a few more monsters in tow.
What kind of monsters would those be?
I couldn't quite make them out properly, but they walk upright and have scaly skin. They move over the rocks like snappers that have gotten a whiff of prey. I can hear them snuffling and snorting clear down here. I think they've taken over the whole plain up there.
What about the orcs?
I've been watching them for quite a while. The barricade they set up down there must be hiding something. I suspect that crowds of them have already gathered back there.
You mean even more than are here already?
It wouldn't amaze me if they tore down their palisade one evening and flooded across the land. I've got a bad feeling about this. If that happens, I'll have to go back and warn Lee. He wants to get off the island anyway. By then, it'll be high time.
Can you help me get into the fortress?
I don't really know. I'm afraid the orcs will attack just at the very moment I look away.
That's paranoid.
Can't be helped. I'd never forgive myself if I came too late, you see. On the other hand, whatever. Why else am I here? Let's charge the plane and fight our way clear to the fortress. A little exercise can't hurt. Besides, I want to get a closer look at those beasts up there. Let me know when you're ready.
Maybe it's Lester who's returned to his old ruin on the rock.
Can't be. As far as I know, Lester doesn't live up there anymore.
Can you gut dragons too?
Sure, why not?
Teach me how to gut animals.
What do you want to know? Dragon scales are really stubborn, but just when you think you can't do it, the thing comes right off the dragon's back.
Let's attack.
Just like old times, huh? But I'll tell you something. This is my battle. This time, I'm going in front. Come here, you filthy beast.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder.
I love this shit.
was just like you said.
You listened to the wrong people.
My own opinion about that.
Nothing amazes me.
Hey!
One less monster around. It was child's play. So, my friend, you'll have to take care of the rest. Make it hot for them. I'll go back and keep an eye on the orcs.
No problem. See you around.
I should hope so.
Nothing to be had there.
Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile.
Hey, you can actually talk.
I shall tear out your entrails and feed them to the rats.
Not so fast. I bear the Eye of Innos. You will obey me and answer my questions.
Ask your questions.
Who are you?
I am called Padrakan, and I shall slowly skin you alive when I catch you.
Who is the strongest among you dragons?
We draw our power from the elements of this world. Their hierarchy is clear and simple. Land formed of soft earth bestows life on all creatures under the sun, yet it will open up and swallow you entirely if you get too close to it. The rock, which would rather break than ever surrender, towers with pride and buries the careless beneath itself, and yet it offers the best protection from the tide. The spark of life lives in the deep fires of this world, and yet the fire incinerates everything in a breath, leaving nothing but ashes. All our elements preserve and destroy, but only in water that has become hard and solid as rock will everything be transformed into an eternal pillar of salt, where life is barely possible.
Servant of evil, what made you appear here? Have you only come to spread terror and panic?
The higher meaning of our Congress in this world, little human, will remain hidden to you.
What in the name of Innos must I do to ban you once again from the realms of humankind?
Before you can act, you must first understand the meaning of our Congress. However, no one will disclose that to you of his own free will. The eye alone could loosen our tongues and reveal to you our true goals. In any case, it will be of no use to you when you are dead. It has already been reported to us that you have chosen the path of the Dragon Hunter. Therefore, we have dispatched our offspring to your world in order to secure the continuance of our ancestral line. You have already lost, little human.
How can I get the other dragons to talk?
Only my heart could help you to renew the power of the eye, but you will not succeed in snatching away my heart. Enough.
Nothing to be had there.
Hey! The rock dragon is dead.
I don't hear any more screams. Were you up in the rock fortress?
Yes.
Haha, I thought as much. Wherever you show up, there won't be one stone left standing.
What are you going to do now?
I'll stick around for a while and then make my way back to Lee. Maybe we'll meet again there. I'm getting sick of this damned area. It's time we finally get out of this country.
See you later. Hey, you! What with? What with?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's been known a long time.
Hey, you!
I killed a dragon.
So what? You're a dragon hunter, aren't you?
Aren't you one too?
I already told you. I'd rather make weapons than to set out myself to kill dragons.
I've got the dragon scales for you.
I need 20 dragon scales. Otherwise, I can't make you any armor.
For that is the will of Inos.
That's really not my problem.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Hey!
I've got a really bad feeling about this. It was just like you said.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I've heard a thing or two.
You listen to the wrong people.
I've my own opinion about that.
Will it ever change?
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
I'd have done it different.
Just like you said.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I want to learn.
What should I teach? Watch out who you tell what.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That's exactly what I said.
Sort things out.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
Come back when you have.
Nobody ever asked.
You hardly know who to believe.
There you go. Your aim is more accurate already.
That's all just gossip.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
No better of myself.
Himself was after him. That's not the answer.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
I agree with you completely.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Everything you hear. You have to step in and sort things out.
Do you really think?
Like you said.
Do you really believe that?
There have been all kinds of rumors.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I could have told you that before.
That's been known a long time.
Nobody wants to know. I always act in the name within us.
I.
That's not what I heard.
So why won't they listen to me?
I never knew that.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Hey, you! Show me your wares.
prevail in the end.
simply cannot believe that there are truly still people who will forfeit their lives merely to see a dragon in the flesh.
I haven't just come to see you. I rather had something more radical in mind, I'm afraid.
You do not mean to say that you wish to challenge me? Ha ha ha! I shall break your scrawny neck.
Not so fast, my friend. I carry the Eye of Inus with me. You cannot resist my will. Answer my questions or the agony will be unbearable for you.
Ah! Then pose your ridiculous questions while you still can. Your power will not last long.
Who are you?
My name is Fiamathar, and that is all you will learn about me. Once I can escape the spell of the eye, you will go up in flames.
Every dragon has a hoard where he stores his collected treasures. So where's your hoard?
In a place that will be inaccessible to you. Once I am finally free of the chains of the eye, I keep my treasure high up on the hot cliffs, which should be all but impossible to reach for a wingless human such as you.
Whose orders do you follow? Who sent you here?
Our future and well-being is controlled by the Master with his word of power. Soon no one will be able to resist him. His long arm already stretches far from the realm of the dead. The spirits of the night gather in joyful anticipation of his arrival. He will overcome you humans and rule the world. In his shadow, we are no more than accessories to his creative power. The Master will come to raise your afflicted bodies from the ashes and use them to reshape the fate of the world. The Eye has lost its power, and you will not survive the next day.
nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Nothing to be had there. I've got the dragon scales for you.
Good. Something can be done with that. Come back tomorrow. The part should be finished then.
I don't believe this is going to change.
That's really not my problem.